Imagine waking up every morning with a magical bank account that automatically deposits a fortune into your balance. You can spend it however you like, but there is a catch. At the exact stroke of midnight, whatever amount you did not use simply disappears forever. You already have this exact account, but instead of dollars, it is filled with seconds. Every single day, you are granted 86,400 seconds to invest or waste. The world's most successful people, the billionaires and elite athletes, operate within this same 24-hour constraint. They don't have more time. They simply refuse to let the balance expire without a return on their investment. Most people spend their day in a state of busyness, reacting to notifications and running from one random task to another. They end the day exhausted, but without having moved the needle on anything meaningful. While talent and luck are variables you cannot control, how you allocate these seconds is the one factor you can. It is the baseline that determines whether your day results in tangible progress or another 24 hours of drift. Billionaire Jack Ma illustrates the danger of busyness with the story of two men tasked with cutting down a massive tree. The first man immediately grabs his axe and starts hacking away. He uses all of his physical energy, but because the blade is dull, his progress is agonizingly slow. The second man spends 30 minutes just sharpening his axe. When he finally starts chopping, the sharpened edge does the work for him, allowing him to finish the job in half the time. In your daily life, planning is the act of sharpening the axe. If you start your morning without a clear map, you spend your hours reacting to the world's demands, rather than executing your own vision. Taking 5 minutes to strategize before you work ensures that your energy is applied where it actually yields a result. The fastest way to dull that axe is through the myth of multitasking. Neuroscience shows that your brain is biologically incapable of focusing on multiple high-level tasks at once. When you try to do two things at once, your brain is actually just jumping back and forth between them. This behavior, context switching, forces your brain to expend energy restarting its focus loop every time you look away from your primary task. This constant shifting drains your mental battery. It accelerates fatigue, raises cortisol levels, and leads to a predictable spike in errors. Recovering that lost focus requires prioritizing the vital few tasks over the trivial many, a transition implemented through time blocking. Under this system, you dedicate 100% of your attention to a single task within a specific window. When you are in a work block, you do nothing but work. When you are in a rest block, you rest completely. By concentrating your energy in one single direction, you can achieve more in 3 focused hours than most people manage in a week of fragmented effort. However, even a perfect schedule can be ruined by environmental thieves. Social media apps and negative environments are designed to siphon away your attention, offering zero return on the seconds they steal. The most invisible leak is the psychological trap of waiting for the perfect moment. We tell ourselves we'll start when the mood is right, or when we have more information. This delay is usually just perfectionism in disguise. It is a mental buffer used to avoid the friction of getting started. High performers don't wait for motivation to strike. They rely on discipline to take the first step, even when they feel uninspired or exhausted. Momentum isn't found, it's built. Taking immediate, imperfect action is the only way to break the cycle of overthinking. To regain control, adopt the CEO schedule. Every morning, before checking your phone, write down the top 3 priorities that will actually move your life forward. Everything else is secondary. To protect these priorities, you must become comfortable with the word no. Declining unnecessary requests is a requirement for growth. Every time you say yes to someone else's minor emergency, you are saying no to your own goals. Stop being a passenger in your own life. Starting tomorrow, take extreme ownership of your 86,400 seconds. If you're ready to solidify these routines and stop the drift, join the Success Secret program through the link below.